Hey, I'm Dr. Ari Graff. If you've ever felt emotionally hijacked, maybe by your ex during a co parenting fight, or if you're married, by your partner during a tense money talk, or by your kid melting down, then this is for you. This is a really simple and quick, but still powerful practice I teach called the mountain and the ocean. That's helped many of my clients shift from feeling reactive and overwhelmed to showing up as grounded, calm, and in control, even in the midst of chaos. So here's the first thing to understand: this isn't a mindset trick. It's not meditation either. It's an embodiment practice, which is just a fancy word. All embodiment means is you're just getting out of your head and into your body. Okay, so this is how you stop spinning in stories about a situation. Stories like, she doesn't respect me, or I screwed it up again, or I always get walked on. And instead, you drop into the present moment. You feel your breath, you anchor your feet, and you respond instead of react. So when you're embodied, you're not grasping for control, you're grounded. You're calm under pressure. You're leading yourself, and everyone else can feel it. That's what we're building here. So I want to challenge you right now. Don't just watch this video, try it out. Step into the version of yourself that doesn't get rattled by chaos, the version who listens instead of defends, who leads instead of collapses. This is your shot to show up as the man that you've been trying to become. Okay, let's walk through it. You can do this standing or seated, but standing is best. All right, so first step is become the mountain. Stand tall, feet shoulder width apart. Breathe deep into your belly. Exhale slowly. So feel the weight of your body. Imagine the ground rising up to meet you. Now picture yourself as a mountain, strong, rooted, unshakable. And now the second step is call in the ocean. The ocean is the emotion, it's the feminine, the chaos, the noise. So, right now, think of a recent moment when the waves came crashing in. Maybe you had a fight with your ex. Maybe your daughter's screaming, or your wife is criticizing, or a customer is flipping out. So, how did you respond in that situation? Did you match the chaos? Or did you meet it with calm? Okay, so now replay that moment again, but this time you're the mountain. So now just let the ocean wash over you. Let it crash against you, but you don't flinch. You stay open. You breathe. You lead. And now ask yourself, how would I have responded in that situation if I was fully grounded, fully present? And say it out loud right now. Feel the difference. So I've taught this practice to many people. Let me give you some real world wins from my clients. One man said, I used to get anxious when my wife gave the kids intense direction, and I'd shut down or I'd fight. But this time I stood tall like a mountain and I just said, let me listen. And it didn't escalate. And 10 minutes later, it was done. There wasn't any 3-day ordeal. Okay. Another man said, my youngest daughter had a meltdown and she goes from 0 to 60 so fast. And I used to just tolerate her. This time I stayed grounded. I listened, and we actually worked through an anxiety workbook together. And she felt seen, and I felt like a dad, not a ticking time bomb. Okay. Another person said, I paused before a conversation with my wife about money. And normally I'd panic or I'd try to avoid it, but this time I stayed calm. And we found a solution right there without spiraling into fear. Or one man said, I use it with angry customers. I remind myself, I'm a mountain. I don't need to match their energy. Okay, so this isn't just a technique, it's a new way of being. That's what embodiment means. So, whether you're divorced or you're still in a relationship, you're going to face storms. And every time you let them throw you off course, you lose ground. But when you stand as the mountain, you stop reacting and you start leading. And people can feel that. Your kids feel it, your partner feels it. And if you're divorced, your ex feels it. Most importantly, you feel it. Okay, so here's what I want you to do today. Try this. Try this out today. Pick a moment where you'd normally lose your cool and then become the mountain. And drop a comment below. Where do you lose your mountain? And how would your life change if you didn't? All right, if this practice hit home with you, this is just one part of what I teach in my coaching. It's not just talking, this is training for real life. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and book a strategy call and be the mountain.